Hello, we're back again. We're going to be playing another daily, and it's Kane today. Oh, let's just see how this goes. Kane's pretty decent, with the lucky foot that I think increases the odds for consumable drops. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see here. Yeah, I've been doing well. It's been nice outside for the most part. Yesterday was pretty much cloudy. Um, Weather's been staying consistently warm for the most part. Nothing too terribly cold. I mean, it was in the 50s yesterday, which is pretty nice. I might die here. It's kind of hard to like concentrate while like talking. So let's just scale back a little bit here. So yeah, it's been nice out. Taking a break from exercise today, kind of rest my limbs and stuff, so to speak. Took a nice nap too. Really helped. Supposed to have some snow coming in the forecast. Well, that kind of froze a bit. There we go. So, yeah. I mean, I think for the most part spring is here. Mulligan's pretty good. We just need to find a red heart here. Yeah, I got 2 more dailies left now for the Xbox version, and then I don't have to do any more win streaks for the Cracked Crown. Pretty much got them all accomplished for the PC and the Xbox version. Which is, yeah. It's not too much a challenge, you just gotta know, like, whether this challenge is gonna be fun or not to kind of complete and compete. Yesterday's challenge wasn't too bad on the Xbox, but the PC was a little bit tougher because there's variations of items and whatnot. So we got pretty lucky when it comes to items here. We got pins, so pins not too tough. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for like summer coming pretty soon, like doing some barbecuing, doing some cookouts and stuff. I haven't really personally did too much cookouts over the years, but like I want to get more into it. Okay, let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's get a red heart so we protect our deal with the devil for the next floor. So it looks like we're going to Isaac. So it may or may not be too bad. Let's see here. I would take that one card in there, but I don't know whether that's going to be like something that's going to be helpful for us for the next floor, or if it's going to be pretty detrimental. So we're going to hold off on that, so that way we get a chance for an arcade. So yeah, I mean, Grail outs, like, I remember when I was a kid, we had some kind of Grail outs at the home, and then, of course, Tiny Planet. No, we're not taking Tiny Planet. Well, like at the time, I didn't really eat much like those kind of meats, smoked meats and stuff. And recent years, I've been eating a lot of it, and it's like, geez, that stuff's good. I mean, granted, it's carcinogenic and stuff, but it's like, it's a good kind of carcinogenic when it's tasty. Kind of like, smoked cheeses. They're very similar. Got this Joker trying to chase us down. There we go. Let's explore the floor a bit. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I had chorizo Well, it's not like raw chorizo where you cook it. It was like already like pre-cooked, and it was like preserved to where you can just eat it by the stick. I mean, it's good. It's just extremely salty, of course. I think it had like, let's see what's in here. See, we got a spirit heart, so let's try, well, let's hold off for a second. I think what we can do, okay, we got haunt, okay. So yeah, like, meats. I'm not particularly fond so much with deer meat and turkey. Not that kind of a person. I'm more in the lines of like, oh, that's good. We gotta protect our deal. These ghosts, they're tricky. Oh man. I'm more in the lines of pork and ham, hamburger, cow, and I mean, depending what kind of like how that's prepared and what part. I mean, I do love bacon. I do love ham. You do a lot with ham. I mean, the same with bacon too. Like you can make a bacon weave and just have a big thing of bacon and then just layer a bunch of stuff on there, or you can just do it old school and just cook it on a stove and that's it. So we gotta deal with the devil. We got Judas's shadow, so too bad we picked up that heart. So at this point, there's no point to like leave Brother Bobby behind because he's free. And right off the bat, we got some decent damage. Health is not that great, but like we can probably build that up. And we'll definitely take Sackhead for our chances for cards and consumables. Yeah, so this floor is pretty productive. Let's see. I think super secret room could be here. Yeah. Pills. We'll risk it for the biscuit. Okay, range. Speed. Are you wizard? Drowsy pill could. Well, yeah, you know what? Drowsy pill can be really useful when it comes to future boss fights. Yeah, going back with meat. Like, I used to eat some Taco Bell. Not anymore, but like, had all sorts of like meaty tacos and burritos and stuff like that. And they're okay. I mean, as long as, I guess, when you add spices to them. Granted, it's really salty, but oh, meat's salty too. But it's like it's pretty good. I mean, something delicious about that. I've tried vegan meat before just to see how it is, and it's not really up to par so much when it comes to like actual meat. Not the soy-based like meats. I never tried those. They're still plant-based, but not so much with soy-based. Remember for Christmas a few years ago, I was given a thing of chocolate bacon. So it was like just bacon infused chocolate or something like that with I think orange peel. And I mean it wasn't too bad. Like the thing with like sweets and like, you know, salty stuff is like you find a certain consistency with it in certain mixes for food and stuff. Like it tastes pretty good. Like you kind of hear about like pineapple on pizza and stuff, and some people put meat on there, some just strictly pineapple, but I can see how that can be like something similar with like mixing it up with the sweet and saltiness. Okay, we got a hermit card here. Let's see what we got here. Luck down. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, we got the compass and PhD. You know what? PhD would be nice. Speed up. We got our speed back. That's cool. Okay, let's go to the next room. No, another thing that's pretty delicious is corn dogs. The breaded corn dogs and stuff. I used to sell that a lot when I was in grade school. Big deal back then, of course. Nowadays, like, you know, you go to places like Sonic, they're selling them for like under $1, something like that, for a number of them. I haven't really tried Sonic's corn dogs. I'm assuming they're fine. Another thing that's pretty tasty is pepperoni, of course. That's also pork. It's let's see. We go. Well, you know, let's go one more room here. But yeah, like let's see. Secret room might be here. No. Okay. Let's see. Might be here. No? Okay, we got plenty of bombs to work with here. Here. Okay. 3 times the charm. He might pay out here. No. But at least it gave us an increased chance to deal with the devil. Yeah, meat. It's, you could put it in almost anything, really. Okay, we got our 5th coin here. Let's see, we got here. Balls of steel. Now, that's what we're looking for right there. Some extra health. That helps. Especially if we got a potential deal with the devil coming up here. In some places, they sell duck and stuff. I'm not much of a bird person when it comes to like eating duck and turkey and stuff. I mean, it looks good. It's just I'm not really into it. Like, I've tried it before. It's just not really into it. Not really into game. I mean, I've tried turkey, bacon before, and it's a little questionable. Obviously, they're leaner than like pork and stuff. Less saltier. Venison? I don't think I've ever had venison. Which is deer. Okay, that's... Yeah, at this point we got plenty of keys. Duality. I think we'll just skip on duality. Not only for health's sake, but it's like... It's not going to benefit us too much unless we want a chance of an angel room. Okay, that card's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, we'll keep that. Yeah, so we'll go to the next floor. So we got a chance to hit that. Oh, we got a gulp right there, right on the spot. Cool. Now we can see about finding another trinket. Yeah. Venison I never tried. Like, I got venison over the years. I never tried. Got a fair amount of money here. Let's see. I mean, it's a spacebar item and we don't have one, so that could be useful. Especially like boss poop fights in the future. Or like rooms like this. I heard like duck is like really good though. Like, I bought duck for someone a couple of times. Ground duck. I think it was ground duck. yeah, they kind of mix up like some, I think spaghetti with it, maybe not, and they also mix some sauce together. No, they would mix it up with spaghetti because like instead of using like sausage or something, they were using duck meat, which is fine. I mean, me personally, I prefer like the sausage and stuff with my spaghetti. Put in a bunch of Parmesan cheese and stuff. Some people even like go out of their way and like put in butter and stuff in it. I think that's a little too much for me. Went to a cookout, I think, not last summer, the summer before. And someone was cooking some meat, of course, on a grill. And I got him this hot sauce that kind of go with the meat. And you know, it's a good compliment when it comes to like buying hot sauce. Oh, that's pretty good. Well, we got a heck of a damage up, so we might be selling the way at this point. Now let's see. Yeah. Anyways, he was thinking about putting the mix, the hot sauce with the meat, indoors. I guess to liquefy it or something. I don't know what he was doing. But like him and I was in there together, and when he was putting it on the skillet, the stuff just like vaporized to an extent, to where like you got these fumes, and we were both like had our lungs burning and our eyes were burning and stuff. It was just like, jeez. We had to step outside, wait for it to air out a bit and stuff, had the doors open. But other than that, like, it was pretty good for the most part. I mean, it was okay sauce. It's not often that I try, like, hot sauces with meat and stuff. Well, the grill outs we had, we kind of did without the hot sauce stuff, or we at least put it on after we're grilling. We put it on the meat rather than like on some hot surface. I wasn't really like I wasn't much of a spice person until recently. The last few years. I mean, I had my generic garlic and stuff, of course, with certain things or foods that had some form of garlic and onion in it. But then over time, like, I've been appreciating like marinara sauce, blue cheese and all that stuff, and been experimenting with my cooking too a bit with it. Or we get that right at the end. Okay, whatever. Good to know now, I guess. Just hiding in there in the poopy mess. The poop tidal wave here. Okay, so this here should be our secret room. And it is. We got a pretty good haul with money. Back in the poop room again. Oh boy. Now stuff like mustard, like, I'm kind of on the fence when it comes to like mustard on stuff. I don't really use it that much. I remember years ago, I was eating in a restaurant, and there was this, oh, let's see here. Telepills. That's, well, we're a little too behind for bus rush, so. Yeah, anyways, had some seafood. Wasn't really great seafood. It came from a, kind of an interesting restaurant, let's put it that way. And they had some dipping sauce, and I don't know what it was, but it was like really spicy, really garlicky. It was like a yellow sauce of some sort, and it was just way too much for like my taste buds to handle. I had like others with me try it, and they just like thought it was too much too. Shrimp was okay. I mean, it wasn't like, you know, excellent, but I mean, I assume it was shrimp. It looked like shrimp. It looked like it came out of the water. I had crab before. It's been a number of years. Like, when I had crab, I was a kid, and, of course, and, this restaurant, this is pretty good. This restaurant, I mean, it was a, it was a seafood restaurant, but, like, for me, when I was little, I just couldn't tell if it was or not. And they had this crab there, and I didn't want any, not crab, but they had all the seafood there. I didn't want any seafood and stuff. And someone that took me there tricked me to thinking like, oh, well, these are like cheese sticks or something. It's like, oh, okay. So I tried it, and it didn't look like crab or anything to me at the time. And it's like, these does not taste like cheese sticks. And then break the news to me and tell me it's like, oh, it's crab. It's like, and then I just kind of like stopped eating it afterwards. I guess it's a way to kind of trick you to like try new stuff, which kind of worked. But at the same time, it wasn't good quality crab for the most part. I don't really eat as much seafood as I do with meat. I never tried lobster. I need to find a place that has some good lobster. Like a coastal, like go like a coastal city or something like that, and try some lobster maybe. Or some other kind of seafoods. I mean, I've had, let's see, I had, what was it, some kind of a mollusk or something like that. It's a, oh no, oyster. That's right, it's an oyster. You suck the juice out of them and their entire bodies, except the shell. But, I mean, I've done it. Like, there isn't much flavor. I was told it's supposed to taste like burgers or something like that, or got a consistency of it. Let's see, which button is that? Okay. And yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I had it with like some kind of lemon juice or whatever. That's a good synergy with that. Nothing there. Let's try this. You know what? We haven't even used this yet. Let's utilize it. But yeah, not much seafood. I've had elk before. From a western part of the U.S. when I went out for vacation. It wasn't too bad. It was elk, and it had some cheese and stuff inside of it, which makes it even tastier. I've seen a lot of elk out there, out west. Pretty cool. Also seen like an occasional llama with horses out there. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, as part of that elk dinner, like I also had like a big skillet dinner. So they just bring out a not just like an ordinary skillet. It was a oh, what is it called? It's a cast iron skillet. I have a cast iron. I haven't used it yet. I heard like it makes meat and stuff like really tasty because it preserves more of the flavors and stuff, and there's consistency. The drawback with them is you gotta have to kind of season them every time, which is fine. It's just it takes some time to do. From what I read about them, might get around to do that sometime. But I want to do something special with it, not like generic bacon or something. Like something like pretty tasty. But yeah, like I had a mess of like potatoes and vegetables and all sorts of stuff in this cast iron meal. It's real good. I never tried like fillet of fish though. You know, like from McDonald's or just like, generic from like frozen food sections or anything like that. But I mean, I heard they're really good. I know back in when I was in school, growing up, there was just like so much like delicious like unhealthy food were given to us when we were like kids for like school meals. It's like both good and disgusting at the same time for some of that stuff. I mean, taco in a bag wasn't too bad. There's like Doritos in a bag, little Dorito bag, and they kind of like have it all pre-prepared for you. So it's like, you got the cabbage stuff in there and the meat and the sauces. What we got in here? Okay. So Incubus, I think that's Incubus. Or Succubus, one of the two. Play him a little bit. Drowsy. We're going to have to take the drowsy pill with us anyways. So we'll take this since the other one's going to be 2 hearts anyways and get us down regardless. Sun car is nice. Let's see. We'll take that, yeah. I think we're good to go. I think we'll be able to find more drowsy pills in the next floor. I would think. One can hope that we can do that and save some time. I didn't really... Dad's Rain. This thing is just rare as heck. It's going to be useful if we have an orbital and enemies get a little too close. We can freeze them. Yeah, going back with school food. Yeah, I see 2 drowsy pills. Could use some more balls of steel. But yeah, like going into high school, they used to have another line on top of like the regular lines for lunch, like regular lunch meals and stuff. Like this new line you can go into, if you got the cash for it, is they sell all sorts of variety of snack food and stuff. And it's just almost anything you could imagine. Like they got chips, they got candy bars, they got ice cream, they got all sorts of stuff. And you know the irony with it all was like the school was trying to ban. Look at that dry baby. Was trying to ban um, regular soda and trying to replace it with diet soda. And so we had all these like sugary foods, fatty foods and stuff like that. But yet they just banning soda in the school. That's it. But we also had, I guess, what you consider a drug meal for soda. Sort of like, embargo in there, shipment of sodas. We used to have to pay a teacher, plus a little bit of interest, to sneak some soda out of their teacher lodge, because their teacher lodge had just regular soda and stuff. So we pay them, and they bring back sodas for whoever's paying them and stuff. A little black market in the school. Reminds me, like, growing up, too, it's like when New York used to have, I don't know if they still have it or not, talking about having additional cost with buying soda to reduce, like, this overconsumption of it for the kids and stuff, banning large sodas and stuff like that, even though they can go to a general store or something like that nearby. Let's see, allergists. Actually, allergists might be a little bit more useful for us. I remember that was a thing. I think around the time our school was kind of doing that a little bit. Of course, diet soda, though, in reality, it increases, and there's more sugar in it. Usually aspartame, which is like worse. But, well, that was close. Oh, Dad's ring works for like Mom's foot. That's cool to know. Wondering why what was going on with that. Okay, we're going to take the Polaroid so we get some protection. Well, that is tempting. If we do that, we go down to 2.5 hearts, and that is a little risky for the biscuits. So we'll take that. Okay. Down to the next floor. I mean, at this point, like, yeah, it'd be 2 extra devil deals, but then what's to say if we're going to be able to afford it or not? And plus, like, you don't know if it's going to be, like, the matriarch. We got to fight, and... I mean, I've been used to, like, fighting matriarch a little bit. It's just, kind of an annoyance. Oh yeah, pennies. That's where we need some more monies. Maybe it wouldn't hurt if, well, then again, we're like almost $1 right now, so it probably doesn't help us at this point. Especially if we're not going to the chest to get like money equals power. But yeah, school foods, like... you got your typical, like, mixed vegetables, too. Like grapes and maybe some pineapple and stuff like that. Green beans. Bread. Milk, of course. Oh, man, all the milk I drank over the years from going to school. You know what? Let's forget this room. Wow, just dodge that. Okay. Let's pop this, because this room's a little iffy. Hopefully we find another one. And we're going the right way, hopefully. Let's go this way. Tilly pills, that's gonna be useful. We get into a weird room. Man, the luck is like ridiculous. Okay. Sneaking him around over here. There we go. And this is not our way. Speed up, that helps. I don't know what they're doing with meals anymore. Okay, we did go the right way, thank goodness. We're not going through that spiky mess. Yeah, because we need some stats and health. Stat. Okay, I thought this be the other room. Let's see here. So, our super secret room could be here. It is. Now we gotta be careful because these fires are a little ornery. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with food anymore. Like, I know, like, some universities, they are, like, you have to order online ahead of time because of COVID. So they're not wanting to group everybody together. And me personally, when I went to the university before COVID, I didn't have to do any of that. And it'd be just kind of strange to just like, oh, I want this food. But like, usually you want the food there if it looks good. I mean, it's kind of difficult to kind of go blind and be like, yeah, I want it. But you don't know what you're like in for. Wow, whole dime. Need more reroll rooms. Something's wrong. Power pill could be useful. Tarot. You know what? Why not? Now, growing up, I was more of a kind of the kid that would bring a lunch pail and stuff, get things kind of, you know, whatever brought with me. You know, PB&Js, of course, and some fruit, some snacks, you know, meal pies. Even the hostess, well, these hostess pies, these fruit pie things, I forgot what you call them. Ate a lot of those over the years. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Golden key. Well, that's nice. Ace of diamonds. Okay, a drowsy pill. That's gonna help with the mom fight. Yeah. I mean, we were pretty fortunate for the most part with like being able to eat at school and stuff. Even having the options to eat at school, which there were times I did, off and on. Oh, it's another one of these rooms. Okay, we gotta back out. Going here so we don't get hit so easily. Oh, you sneaky. You trying to snipe me across over here? Okay, let's push that there. Oh, there's another one over there. I didn't see you. Ah, just money, money, money. I don't want money. I'm pretty rich at this point. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, because we've been getting mostly pills anyways, and since we got PhD, that's going to help to drop more pills. Give us more room for more pills. Yeah, pills, pills, pills. Am I right? Let's see. I suppose we take you. You know, it's an interesting thing about range up. That's nice. Interesting thing that when it comes to like, let's see, that's the second secret room, so it might be up here. Yeah, there we go. Actually, we could probably use this and save the other one for Isaac fight. Because usually the eyeballs are the biggest problem. One of the biggest problems anyways. There we go. Dry Baby's just kicking it up here. And there we go. No deal with the devil. Oh boy. We got those troll bombs. You know, fun fact about those troll bombs is they have random timers, so they're not all the same. So you just want to get out of there as soon as that sucker drops. So we got Curse with the Maze. We got some good health. 2 drowsy pills. That might be useful for whatever. I mean, you can't use them 2 in the same room. Power pill. Let's just might as well use it. There we go. Telepills. I don't know if we want to do that yet. These guys, yeah. There we go. Envy. Where we look for envy. I mean, there's Shoop the Whoop. There's no 9 lives, I don't think, this variant. F Spirit Heart, that's pretty good. Okay, there's a Tenant Rock over here. Let's grab that. Did not pay out that I wanted. But yeah, like, you know, as I got older, obviously foods change. I mean, that's how it is. This is strange. Oh, I see. It's one of these. Sticky. Oh, no, 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 no. Wow. Okay. That was a mistake. Yeah, because, like, that would be a reroll machine for that. Gotta careful here. Alrighty. And we found our boss room. Something's wrong. Obviously, there's something wrong if I'm not getting any more balls of steel. What we got in here? Spiders. Alright, let's try to take them down. So yeah, like, food. Food's pretty good. I mean, you know what makes food even tastier, though? Is, like, when you're doing some fasting, and then as you're in the middle of a fast or something, or early on in a fast, you have this temptation to just look up food randomly. It's like, oh, that looks so good. And, you know, interesting thing about fasts is, it's not too bad with the score. I was gonna wrap this up. It's like, the thing with fast is, like, if you finish a fast and you try eating some food, the food is actually feels like as though it's tastier than what it should normally be. I guess when you're kind of away from it for a while, you kind of give your body a break from eating it. Anyways, I think that was a good run. It was a little spicy at the end, but we made it. So thanks for watching. Hope see you next time. Just like and subscribe if you want to, and see you later.